Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make some homemade sauerkraut. Fermented foods are so good for your gut, overall digestion, and basically overall health. So today specifically it's going to be homemade sauerkraut just made from 1 head of cabbage. Here is the final product that I made a couple days ago. So this is what it looks like. Seriously, does not take long at all, super easy. Why fermented foods? So fermented foods really create a good gut flora, good bacteria in your gut. And when that's the case, that leads to overall health. So if you don't have good gut bacteria, gut flora, microbiome, then sometimes you're not going to be absorbing the nutrients that you might be eating and think that you're doing something good for your body. But if your body's not in a good state of being able to absorb, then you're not going to get those nutrients. Really helps clear your skin. Overall health really does start in your gut, and that's how fermented foods play such a big role in your diet and your lifestyle. So this is really easy, really quick. I'm gonna just kind of walk you through how to do it. So I bought organic. Here's the little tag. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna take off the first couple layers. The first layer, I'm gonna throw away actually, because you never know what this bad boy's touched, even though it's organic. So that's the first layer. Second layer, I'm gonna rip off just 1 leaf, because this is gonna go on top of the cabbage, and it's gonna rip, and that's fine. I just need it to basically press the cabbage down. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. We will use that later. So basically just cut this in half, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the core as well. All right, so now that the core is cut out, I'm just going to go ahead and literally just cut this. Okay, so I went ahead and cut it up into slices. You can cut it really finely if you want, just depends on what you want. And then I have a bowl here. Just gonna throw everything in. Everything is shredded. Okay, so next I'm gonna add the pink Himalayan sea salt, and I'm gonna do about, let's see, maybe like a few teaspoons. Just kind of depends on how salty you want it. But what the salt does, it actually extracts the water from the cabbage, and that's gonna happen by massaging the cabbage until it gets really liquidy, and then that's when we're gonna transfer it into the glass. So we'll do a couple more of these. You want it to fully cover all of the cabbage. And this is a ½ teaspoon, by the way. I'm not putting like a ton of tablespoons. Okay, so next, the next step is go ahead and massaging the cabbage. And you're gonna do this until a lot of juice or water starts to get extracted from the cabbage. Okay, so now this is pretty broken down, and it's very watery. So give you a little look at that and see how much that it broke down. So I've been doing this for about 5 minutes, just squeezing everything out. So there's some water at the bottom of this bowl here. So what we're gonna do after we transfer the cabbage into the glass jar, then we're just gonna pour that on top. So that's gonna be the next step. Get the glass jar, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff everything in there. And it gets everywhere, by the way, but it's all good. So you can do this with white cabbage, green, purple, whatever you like. So any vegetables or fruits that have a bright color to them, so the more color, the more antioxidant. So that's just a little tip. So then as I go ahead and put this in here, I'm gonna press it down with my hand and try to get everything covered in the water that's been created. So I'm not gonna add any additional water other than what is already at the bottom of this bowl. So keep pressing it down. So if we were to try to put everything in this jar from when it was first cut up, it would have not fit, but it's so broken down from massaging everything out and with the salt that's in there. All right, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pour the rest of that on top, and it makes a really pretty color too. All right, and then next we're gonna go ahead and take the top layer, actually it was the second layer from the cabbage, and place it on top here so that it just continues to get pressed down, because you wanna try to have as much liquid as possible. You wanna get everything underneath the liquid so it's nice and covered and will ferment properly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stack this on there. Gonna help that it was broken up anyway. So that should be good. Creates a little cover for it. Here we go. And then I have a lid that came with this jar. You can use a regular mason jar, that's fine. Just continue to press that down, put this on there, and then I'm gonna leave this in the pantry. That's gonna be room temperature, so you don't want to keep anywhere that's cool or hot yet. It'll help it ferment the best when it's in room temperature. So I'm gonna just put this on the floor in the pantry for about like 3 to 7 days, and then once I open it, I'll taste it, see if it tastes sweet or tangy enough or whatever I like, whatever I prefer. And then once I open it, it tastes good, then I'll put it in the refrigerator and it'll last much longer too. So you can keep nibbling at it a little bit at a time. So that is that, super easy, super, super good for you. A cheap way to get nice live probiotics, great gut health, good gut flora, all the things. So clear your skin, clear disease out of your body, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse with fermented foods. All right, I hope you guys try it and enjoy it. If you do, let me know. Like, subscribe, all the things. Okay, have a good day.